Yo. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? Hey, I appreciate y'all coming back for another episode of Let's Talk About It with Los. I'm Los. And appreciate all the likes, the comments, and the shares, and everything, the support. Just keep doing that, and we're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep doing this thing, man. Keeping enjoying coming in and sitting down and talking to y'all, man. It's gonna grow into whatever it needs to grow into. Whatever God has for it, that's where it's gonna go. So we just gotta be ready and excited, to take on that. Uh, take on that new level, that we going to, But you gotta be prepared, Uh, but I appreciate y'all. Man, you know what? I was thinking about before I got here. Man, don't you hate it when people copy you, man? You do something and then they want to turn around and do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know how, you know, somebody might put a word on the screen, then somebody else, they want to go put. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, so somebody else want to copy, put words on the screen. Nah. Oh man, I was like, oh man, that is funny, man. Nah, man, just joking, man, just joking. Hey, if it's there, man, you gotta use it. Oh man, but yeah, man, if it's there, man, you gotta use it. That's that made me think about when I said that. That made me think about how uh how we have all these gifts and talents and stuff like that God give us, and we don't never want to use it. You know what I'm saying? And you got people out there, they be praying, praying and fasting and crying out to God, for these things, and they don't get it. But for some people, God just handed to them, and then they don't care about it, or they don't want to use their talents or their gifts. Even as I always use myself, even with myself, I'll be uh struggling to do that too, to uh step out of the box and excuse me, step out of the box and use what is given to me, that others pray for, and fast for, and it's just so a lot of these talents are just given to people, just like um stuff that come natural to people. um they tend to take advantage of it, especially when you think about sports. You think about, I know you was talking about Emmanuel, you was talking about basketball earlier with Clay and stuff like that. People, a lot of those people in basketball and even football, man, that stuff come easy. It come easy. They don't even have to think about it to do it. Like, uh, although speaking of Clay, although he's what, top three shooters ever that came to the league, because you got Steph is one, obviously. What you would probably put what Ray Allen above Clay? If not, it's Clay, then Ray Allen, then probably Reggie Miller or so, or somebody. Uh, you know that's the top. What was that for? Uh, as greatest shooter of all time? No, I don't know who would know who. I don't know who number five would be for a shooter. No, as far as a shooter, no, I wouldn't put Jordan. Uh, no, as far if we talk about shooting, I'm putting Clay above Jordan, above everybody really, outside of Steph, like 30 something. No, ain't nobody out shooting Clay. No, as if you talking about scoring, like scoring the ball, it would be Jordan obviously, but you just talking about just straight shooting. There's nobody better than Steph and Clay. Like I said, you could Dirk. No, I know he's not better than them. Than them. Nah, Dirk is not better than them. Like I said, if we just talking about straight shooting, is Steph Curry. I will put Clay second. I'll say Ray Allen. Probably Reggie Miller. So I don't know who five would be because I really haven't. I'm just thinking it off the top of my head. I really haven't thought about this. But those four right there, nobody's shooting better than them. Yeah, four, three. Yeah, so I like no. Them the top shooters that I've seen personally. I'm trying to think of um who could be number five. Hmm. And I know a lot of people gonna try to Kevin Durant. Hmm. Yeah, them the players that I say will be fighting for five. Steve Nash, I thought he was a good player. I think he didn't deserve two back to back MVPs. And nah, he never got an MVP at all. But yeah, them I say the ones that you just named, like KD and Damian Lillard, and um, I think they'll be fighting for five. Like I said, the top four that I name, I don't think nobody's better than them. Uh, when you start getting into four or five and stuff like that, I think it gets into more of a preference than anything else. Like I said, if you want to put Ray at 2 and Clay at 3, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. But I think it's Steph and Clay 1 and 2. Like nobody's shooting better than them. Um, same as same as the GOAT. I'm to the point to where it's, if you want to put LeBron 1, cool. If you want to put Jordan 1, cool. Like, you can't get no better than those two, But the reason why I brought that up though is because yeah, because you have people that have those type of talents, but since it comes so easy to them, they don't work hard at it. Yeah, yeah, muscle, like you said, muscle memory. Um, you have like we was talking about Clay and Steph. You know, obviously you could see that them shooting comes easy. You know what I'm saying? They just, if you watch Steph warm up and what I'm saying, just practicing and playing around, like, he don't miss. And he just throwing the ball all kind of way. He not even as far as a scorer. I really don't have no thought as far as him, because he ain't played long enough, to, yeah, he ain't played long enough to really get into being put in those type of conversations. Once he starts getting winding down, getting towards the end of his career, then you want to start talking about him being in those type of conversations. But until then, it's not something I really, you really think about. People like the older players like KD and James Harden and all those type of players. What, as far as a shooter, I think he top 10. Like when James Harden when he was in Houston, like, who was better than him? Nobody. Like, nobody in the league was better than him. Uh, but I'm probably gonna have to actually sit down and really just think about it though, and see what I come up with. It ain't something I really thought about till now, but I'll probably sit down and really think about it, see where I will put those players. Yeah. Well, like you said, even with those top players that we name, I'm sure a lot of that stuff come easy from the time they start playing basketball till where they are now. They really ain't have to work hard at it. To be the best player wherever they are, to wherever they go. Same with football and stuff like that. And there's a lot of people out here that are like that. That stuff just come easy. Even when you think about LeBron, about how great of a player he is, but also for a fact his work ethic off the court backs up what you see on the court, right? And you know that he's a hard worker off the court. You're not gonna really find or hear stories of him, of him lacking or slacking off. You know what I'm saying? Even now, with the age that he is now, you still see him working hard to continue to play basketball. And for a lot of people, uh, you come to find out not like that. Even I hear hear stories about how a lot of those people they really don't even like what they do. They just doing it because it makes them a lot of money. You know, uh, they're not really worried about all the extra stuff. They just know, hey, I make millions, and that's all I want, and that's all I care about. Um, and it could frustrate a lot of people because it's like here, like I said, here I am praying and fasting for what comes easy to you, and you don't even care about it. You just throw it. You just take your gift and throw it in the back of the closet, and I grab it whenever I feel like it. Then when you decide to grab it, you pick it up. It's all dust. You got to wipe the dust off of it. You got to wipe dust off of it to get it. But and a lot of people don't learn or understand what they have until they lose it. Until they can't, till it doesn't come easy to them anymore. Then they understand what type of blessing that they have. And that's when they want to carry it, and it's too late. It's too late now. You should have carried. You should have carried then. Even like I say, even with myself, I do that a lot sometimes too. Just I rely on what comes easy to me. Uh, what I rely on what comes easy to me, and not put in the work to to make to make what comes easy better. If it comes easy to me, imagine how better I would be if I actually put work in, a little bit of work into it. You know, um, for a lot of people, they uh, sit in what's comfortable. They don't want to um, make things uh, make things tough for themselves. But you know, working hard, work hard at uh, what is given to you. Freely. Give like like I said, like the Bible said. Gifts are given without repentance. And these things are just given to us freely, and we just throw it to the side. We don't care about it. We um, until it's gone, man. we are like that with a lot of things. Uh, yeah, we like that with a lot of things, even with relationships. The people um that are closest to us, we don't treat the best. Um, which I was thinking about, huh? Ah, no, I'm not thinking about the time. I'm not thinking about the time that I had a knife to my throat. No, but hey, you know what? Since you brought that up, it do go with what I was about to say. Is that how is it the person that we sleep with every night, like you just laid out, mouth all open, everything, snoring, slobbering, whatever, next to the person that every night that you treat the worst. Like how could I, and like I said, I'm talking about myself. I've done it before. I've done it before. The very person that you should treat the best, you treat the worst, and then you go out in the world, treat everybody else nice, and how you should be treating the person that you are with. Then you go home and you lay right next to them and trust that they ain't gonna do nothing to you while you sleep. That's crazy. And like I said, when I was younger, I didn't think that way. I do now, but when I was younger, I definitely didn't think that way. Yeah, man, we got gotta do better, man. You gotta do better. But on another part, I can understand a little bit on how the person that's close to you takes a little bit more of uh them take more things that they shouldn't take because you are more comfortable with that person to let loose and to you don't really have to defend yourself, right? Out in the world you have to, especially for as far as for men, when we go out in the world, you know you can't go out there looking soft. You can't go out there being soft because somebody gonna try to get you. So you always have to be on guard. When you're going out in the world. But when you with somebody that you could trust, you could let down that guard and be open and more of yourself, and uh, it could cause you to say things or do things to them that they don't deserve because of their comfortability. You get what I'm saying? Uh, because you're more allowed to let your guard down. You know what I'm saying? And really open up. Um, and that's where love and understanding comes in on both ends. Uh, to understand what this situation is. You know what I'm saying? And uh, not to just flip out and be like, you know what, you talk to me this way or you did me this way. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna take it, and you do something crazy to the person. like you would on the outside. You know what I'm saying? Your tolerance is lower to the person. No, your tolerance is higher with the person that you're close with than it would be with somebody that's outside that you don't know. But I know we, been all over the world with this episode, but if you still here listening to what I had to say, I guess the main thing that I really wanted to get across is don't just sit down on what God has given to you freely. Take it and work at it. Take it and work hard at it. Don't just because it comes easy to you. Just because it comes easy to you, don't mean you should not work at it. You shouldn't have some kind of work ethic towards what has been given to you. So even like I say, even with myself, one of the things that come easy, because I know that I just relinquish myself, and I give it all to God, is when I minister, it sometimes it just comes super easy. Like it just comes super easy. And I'm not saying that I don't work at it, because I do, but if I should be working harder at it. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes when I don't feel like working at it, I just rely on it being easy to me. You know what I'm saying? And then when you start doing stuff like that, that's where you mess up at. You know what I'm saying? You get comfortable, and then you'll start messing up. Things will start slipping up, and things will start showing itself when you continue to rely on the comfortability, rely on what comes easy. But I appreciate everybody, checking out, and everybody that's been here this long, watching this whole episode. I know we went all over the world, with talking about who's top 5 and to what we talked about, but I just hope whatever I say, somebody got something out of it. But I appreciate y'all. Continue to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back again for another one next week. So this has been Let's Talk About It with Los. I'm Los, and I'm out this thing, man.